Good morning, Capricorn woman, Capricorn feminine. This is Grand Madam with your end of the month beginning. Oh, this is June 1, first week in June reading. I'm going to start off your reading with the Starseed Oracle cards. They have great messages. Sometimes they feel like they are right out of the cosmos. For those of you who are into star seeds and UFOs and things as such, this is right up your alley. For the layman, these are messages from the universe, okay? Now, I'm dividing you up between the Capricorn cluster, between the Capricorn feminines and Capricorn masculines. The masculine and feminine are energies. They are not gender-based. When I talk about the masculine, let me look at you. When I talk about the masculine energy, I'm talking about energy that is forceful, direct, right-brained, aggressive, organized, concise. When I talk about the feminine energy, I'm talking about a receptive energy, a nurturing energy, circumspect and intuitive. So, some females will be housing or using masculine energy, especially on the job if you're in the military, law enforcement, basically, or management in management. Basically, this is for anyone who is in the type of position where you have to go get, analyze, apprehend, hunt. That type of energy is masculine energy. And females, we have to use that on the job when we're working 9 to 5, depending upon what the job is. Now, that's masculine energy. Feminine energy would be the energy you find with a nurse, caring, nurturing, intuitive, left-handed side of the brain. Um, Teachers, some men who are teachers in the pre-K school, pre-K classes, nurses, they have the caring, the nurturing energy about them. Um, I would even say waiters, okay? They're expressing that feminine side, that feminine energy. Now, we all have both energies, but we express one side usually more than the other. And that's on the job. At home, it can be something totally different, okay? We can actually kick back into balance, a balance of the energies. Um, and, well, some of us, I do have trouble from going from the masculine into the feminine when we get home. That's problematic too. But the bottom line I want you to understand is this. I'm reading for the Capricorn feminine energy in this reading. I will do another reading for the Capricorn masculine. Now, some males are most definitely welcome in this reading because some of you are, like I said, waiters, nurses, teachers, anyone who uses that caring aspect, that nurturing aspect for this reading. You're using the Capricorn feminine energy or the feminine energy. So let's begin. I've already shuffled. I haven't cut it yet. I'm sorry. Using the Starseed deck. This is going to be your oracles. This may or may not set the tone of the reading. We're going to see. Usually it ties right in with the reading uh, where it gives advice, what you need to do for yourself. Okay? First card is the Golden Child. Inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Some of you have children. Some of you are expecting children. The circumstances may or may not be optimum. They may or may not be loving. But the situation is the golden child that's on its way or the golden child that has arrived is a very special child. This is the new human, and that child has very special gifts. That child will grow up to help this world ascend even further than it is now with ease and peace. So, some of you, congratulations. Others of you, it's going to be all right. Your focus is not on you. Your focus should be now on the nurturing and care of your golden child. Water your garden. This is feminine energy. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Some of you have been really working hard on the job. Some of you have been really working hard in the relationship, trying to make it grow, trying to make it work, to the point where now you're exhausted. It's time for you to do some self-care activities here now. Take that bubble bath with that Epsom salt and baking soda soak. And don't forget to shower the salt off afterwards. It's time for you to give yourself the spa treatment. And it's time for you to learn how to take a nap in the middle of the day. You would be surprised how invigorating that is, and also you'd be surprised at what ideas will come to you after that nap or that meditation. Okay? Yeah. After you've taken that nap, you would be surprised the answers that to your questions, the answers you seek would come right on out. This is the lifting the veil. If you're in a quandary about something or someone, after you've done that bath, shower, and taken that nap, or going into a meditation, answers will come. So that's your oracle reading. Let's see. Let me put these over here. I need the whole thing. What is going on with the Capricorn Feminine for the first week in June? Last week in May, first week in June. Basically, I'm timing it like that for myself because these readings are turning out to be quite timeless. You may not see them. I got a report yesterday that something I had told someone during the winter had come to pass a few weeks ago. So these readings are timeless. Also, this is a general reading. If it does not pertain to you, it does not pertain to you. But if you can resonate with bits and pieces, that's good too. And for some of you, the entire thing might be for you. So we're reading the Capricorn woman now. I have called in the angels and spiritual guides for the Capricorn cluster. Give us the best messages right now for the Capricorn female. Okay. The Emperor. You're standing on your own. Some of you may work for the government. There you are. Okay. I have the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the Chariot. Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer energies here. Now, from what it looks like here, Capricorn Feminine, some of you have come into your own power and have emotionally detached from an unhealthy or an undesirable situation. You've kicked into your Capricorn mind of organization and wanting to build something, and you have decided that now you're going to build for yourself. That's the devil energy with the Cancer Chariot. You're going forward with sheer determination and will, and you're going to get what you want. Done. Some of you, this involves work. Many of you are doing telework, working at home on the remote work. Now, looking at Eight of Coins, Eight of Wands. Those two eights mean things are happening fast regarding working on something. Now, this could be working on the job. It can also mean working within your life. You're getting back and forth communications electronically. Some of you are experiencing the Ten of Swords energy right about now. You feel stabbed in the back, you feel drained, and you've become stuck. Hangman. This is the Piscean energy. So let's see what has happened. Capricorn female, you're working on stability or trying to create stability for Wands within a relationship. Some of you may even be planning a wedding or a shower of some type, like a baby shower, wedding shower, some party activity. This is interesting. And some of you have reunited with a lover from the past. This lover could very well be a soulmate. Also, here we have the Knight of Coins. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. This is about an offer for a stable situation. We're talking about material stability. We're talking about a commitment in a relationship or even an employment contract. Yep. This is about a relationship, a marriage. Oh, good show here. Good show. Uh-oh. Okay. As I said before, some of you are planning a wedding and preparing for marriage. Congratulations. Others of you, we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. Congratulations again, because some of you are pregnant and are delivering right about now. Okay. Oh, things are looking up, working out with a past lover who is soon to be your husband. That's good news. Okay, so let's keep going. Now let's take a look at the aftermath. Oh, wait a minute. Cards at the bottom. Yeah, you definitely will need some strength to get this done. So by all means, take that nap in the middle of the day. For those of you who aren't essential workers, maybe a 10-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute meditation in the ladies' room or in the men's room. Things have changed. Yeah, this is the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to need your strength to get all this done because even though it's a happy time, it's a very difficult time, my darlings. Giving birth and planning a wedding are extraordinarily difficult times. Yet happy one. Oh my goodness. Yeah. hmm And here we have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, someone who's dashing into you. hmm. Yeah, you've been through a rough time with your relationships, Capricorn, Feminie. Your person, and Spirit says, and or you, were juggling. And the basis of the juggling here, it seems like some of you were paying Peter to pay Paul to maintain your family, the family monies. Others of you had two suitors. Some of you were part of a third party relationship, and it was all based on money, dollars and cents. But you're healing from that right about now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Yeah. In the beginning, they abandoned you, and now they're coming back for you. Isn't that a mess? That has been the theme for the. This is May. This lover that drew you into a third party relationship. This is the story. Drew you into a third party relationship, and this seems to be for Virgo and Capricorn. Taurus is a little different, but for Virgo and Capricorn, when your love interest left you, thinking the grass was greener on the other side because they could establish themselves with someone who had more money, more status, more public recognition, it blew up in their faces. Some of them even married those women. And as soon as they married them, they realized, oh God, I've made a mistake. So now what has happened is that they have turned around and now they all of a sudden see your worth. And here comes the offer for the new relationship. The I'm sorries. They were keeping tabs on you all along. And then they hit anxiety level here because they realized they'd made a mistake, chose the wrong person, and wondered how to get back to you. Because Capricorn, you don't take that mess. Neither does Virgo. Okay? So that's that. That has been the ongoing theme for the last 5 months. 5 months. Which means it probably all hit the fan, and your masculine counterpart left you what? December? Spirit said around December. Between October and December, they were with that other person. And in that short amount of time, they got burned big time. Okay, clear. Now we're going to take this other deck. I'm clearing this deck. Clear. Now that we've got that all straight, these are the after deck. They pretty much tell you what's going on after your reading. So now that, my nose, now that Capricorn has reunited with the past love, what's the outcome? What is the outcome? Some of you have not reunited, and I don't blame you, but many of you have because you wanted to. One more, and I'm going to use the Celtic spread, extended spread, for this one. Oh, my nose. That energy's all around my nose again. I'm going to do this one and just do it like this. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy. Now, see? 9 of Wands. You are protecting. Let me get away from that ring. You are protecting yourself. You know the deal. You know the deal. You know he ran off or she ran off to be with someone else. Grass is greener. And now they're back. This is the 9 of Wands. See those other? In this case, you have two people standing side by side, ready for something to hit, ready for a new battle. Okay? This may be your love interest because now he realizes, or she, that it's not that easy just to walk away from that other person. Some of them have crazy exes, and when I say crazy ex, I mean crazier than any movie you've ever seen. Because they're not ready to let them go, and they're not above hurting you, and he's standing by your side to protect you. But you have your own staff. You're going to protect yourself from the both of them if you have to. Next card. Yeah, major changes, the death card. Yeah, this is a dead relationship. When Sugar Lump left you for someone else, that killed it. That changed you, and your healing changed you. So now you're looking at you're looking at your love interest with different eyes. And they're looking at you as a changed person, and they're not sure as to how to deal with you, how to approach you. They don't care. They're going to figure it out because they want to be with you now. Major changes. The death card is also a change in lifestyle. Not just personality change, but a change in lifestyle. What's crossing that is the need for strength. That whole scenario rocked your confidence. But as you moved along, as you started to heal yourself, your confidence is starting to build again. So build up your self-confidence. Now, let's move this down here a bit. Yeah. What's behind you in the past was this Six of Pentacles, the need for reciprocity. This is the card of giving to two, or breadcrumbing one and giving the other the full relationship. That's in the past now. And here is the woman, or the feminine, that he left you for. Queen of Wands, a very dynamic, forceful, flashy, glamorous type of person. And here's the king. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Pretty much has the same qualities as the Queen of Wands, but with him, he's a dynamic go-getter. He sits down and strategizes what he wants and how he wants to get what he wants. He's also very handsome and very alluring. Women flock to him. He doesn't really have to chase, but he loves a good chase. Put him here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, and he's a fire sign, like I said. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or someone using the energies of an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And see what is so hurtful to you. Like I said before, some of your the love interests out there married that woman. This is a marriage. He found or she found someone to match their energy. Dynamic, forceful, inspiring, fiery. The problem with that is what happens when you meet your other self. Things explode. You can't get along because what has happened. Let me put it back up here. What has happened is they all have the same traits, and just like he left you for a greener grass, she did the same thing to him. Now, out of the deal, we have an Empress. This is Libra or Taurus vibration here. This is a successful woman. But in this card, this is going back to the female, what they considered female success, let's say maybe a few thousand years ago. Granted, yes, she can be the Earth Mother, but way back in the day, there was a belief that the successful woman was the nurturing woman who had the family, the husband, blah, 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 blah. This, and who was also beautiful, alluring, blah, 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 blah. This woman may also symbolize someone who is pregnant. Now, this side is in the now. Okay? And this is the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, panic attacks. Someone has decided that they're going to lop that nightmare, cut it away, cut it out of their lives. They're sick and tired of the bad dreams, the nightmares, the panic attacks. They're going to actually get up and deal with certain things that have been going over in their mind over and over and over again. Now, also, let me tell you this. Some of you, many of you, keep running through your mind um, the whole scenario of the cheating and the third party business here. Uh, why didn't I see that coming? What was going on? When did it start? When did it happen? Let's see. And then you start thinking about, oh, his strange behavior. That's what that was. And you're running it through your head over and over and over again. Let me tell you something about that. Because some of you can't get it out of your mind. That's like PTSD, but in your case, is post infidelity stress disorder. If you cannot, in any shape, form, or fashion, get that out of your head, it is time for you to seek professional help, mental health, because that is a sign of PTSD. Okay? And you really have to get that out of your head if you're going to move forward in life. Others of you, what's done is done. I'm out. And don't think about it anymore. Now, that's what's happening. What you want here, you have the Ten of Cups. So some of you have reunited with this person. Some of you were in a marriage with this person. And some of you are working towards your Ten of Cups, or some of you are newly reunited and happy about the whole thing, which means this hasn't hit you yet. I'm going to be real about it. Yeah. And now you're trying to find a peaceful place to be within your own mind. Swords always talks about the air, which is the mind. Six of Swords. You're hoping that you can find a place of peace. Because I'm going to tell you. No, wait a minute. That's not the order. When you're coming out of a situation where you know you have been cheated on, no, maybe I'll take it the other way. Hold on. There. What you're going to immediately realize After the reunion and things have settled down a bit, not even a bit, you might be happy that he came back, but the bottom line was your trust in the relationship was annihilated. I'm trying to get you to see these 10 of cups here because we're talking about 10 of cups in 1 minute, nightmares in one, panic attacks 1 minute, happiness the next minute, and now, my God, I've got to find a place of peace within my own mind. That's the aftermath of a situation where you have been involved with a cheating spouse or a cheating partner. And that is why I say, well, let me explain these to you. Let me explain this maybe more clearly. Now that your trust has been obliterated, you do not feel safe with this person because you don't know what they'll do next. And this is after reconciliation, okay? So no, it's not a happy ending at all. It's time to get to real work now. And the both of you will probably end up going to counseling for couples therapy after cheating, or one of you definitely will, because you both will have to need to go if he's sincere. If he's still playing and just is come back to lay up or come back to get himself together, then run back out into the street with somebody else, it's a different ballgame. But if there is a sincere attempt at some type of reconciliation after the cheating, you're going to have to go through the triggers, which means you might be happy one day, but you may see or hear something on the TV, in the radio, walk down the street, drive down a pass, and see something that reminds you of that other woman, and you're right back here again. You may be here for the next, I doubt it though. Give yourself a few months. Found your peace. And the sound of that person's name, you may run across a picture or something, or you're definitely going to get the latest gossip on that. I'm telling you right now. Something else is going to crop up and come into your space for you to see what went on with your love interest and that other person, and you're going to be right here again. And sometimes, a lot of times, you could be with your spouse or partner. By this time, I hope it's spouse. 20 years down the road and get triggered again. And that includes everything from sleepless nights to arguments. And I mean vicious and violent arguments. Not always that severe after 20 years, but they're there. They're there. So if you've been in a situation like that, I highly suggest a counselor. Yeah, and here, Capricorn, this is right up your alley, or right up your street, as they say in the BBC. Here's your partnership. You already have the stability you want, and you're looking forward to creating more stability and more prosperity with this new partner, but you have to make a choice. Which direction are you going to go in? According to this card, the two of you have reunited, and you're ready to make this business work. Business of the family, and some of you have your own family businesses, some type of investment, your investments, your businesses. Some have actual businesses with this person. Now, presently, here's the Nine of Cups. You're happy. This is the card of the wish card. So you got who you wanted. And this is them dashing back in, or you're dashing back in. This is Sagittarius card, the Knight of Wands. So someone is coming. You might even be moving. You might even be moving together or moving in together. Now, oh my goodness, hold on a second here. What's boggled your mind is this sense of authority here that they came into your world with, came back into your world with. By this time, you're your own person. You're not submitting to them anymore. They have to deal with you on equal footing. And it's a challenge because it's a power struggle. Don't give up that power struggle. And here's an offering again. Here we go again with this Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a message of love or a product of love. And as I said before, someone is pregnant. And someone may very easily be pregnant with a water sign baby. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And that has torn your heart out emotionally because they went out and made a baby. And here's the teamwork card. Here's the card of the third party situation. Also the card of the team. So yeah, what that tells me is some of you may have fears or resentments because your love interest has gone out and made a baby somewhere and will bring it home. Yeah. Cards at the bottom of the deck are Five of Cups, regrets. Here's the World card. This card is about travel. It's also about endings and distancing. Oh, my nose. Distancing yourself from a situation. The Moon card, a lot of shady things going on. Shady because the sun's not shining on them, but the moon is, and you cannot see clearly what's going on. Oops, didn't mean to drop that. Look at this. This is interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the story continues because your partner went out there and got his butt kicked, but good. Dealing with a shady partner. You have the moon, the seven of swords here. And in front of that, we have here's, and they had to walk away. Okay. These are the cards at the bottom of the deck. Now, your love interest has emotionally detached from the third party because they wiped them out. Here's Ten of Swords. Isn't that something? They're crying and fell out because someone betrayed them. And now they're coming here. They're coming, dashing. They're running. They're cutting off anything in their path. Knight of Swords to get to you, to offer you this gift. Ace of Pentacles. Now here's that communication. Eight of Wands again, moving fast, talking to you fast, trying to get back to you fast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. You sure did, brother. But. That was a karmic lesson. That's a karmic lesson. Anything that deep, sometimes karmic lessons can be very small. Like, let's say you are driving down the highway, somebody is just too daggone slow for you, so you pull around them real fast, and like 3 minutes later, someone does the same thing to you. That's a small lesson. But what we have here, Capricorn Feminine, is a major lesson. And I'm taking it all back to the starseed readings for you. Your person had to learn. Well, it's going to come out. If you go into therapy, you're going to find out how insecure your person is. They have deep-seated insecurities and abandonment issues. That's what the third-party situations are all about. Um, yeah, I think you might be pregnant, or somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. Um, but you started your healing. You're taking care of yourself, and this was your lesson. You come first, not the business. Your self-care comes first. I have in one of my cards the after deck. Oh well. Anyway, the after cheating deck I designed myself, I'm proud to say. One of the phrases in that deck is save yourself, not your marriage. That's the lesson you have to learn. You always have to love yourself first before you can love anybody else. And that's a joint lesson that the both of you have to learn. And you probably did. And once you've learned that, now you have a golden child to teach the same thing to. Whether it's yours or not, Capricorn feminine, be good to this child. They're very, very special. They're a godsend. Okay, and I strongly feel that some of you may be, you really may be ending up taking, if this is not the child of your birth that you're birthing, this is another child that you are going to have to take over yourself. I know that's a pill to swallow, but when you see two idiots trying to raise a baby, and you know it's a special child, you have to take that child from them. Okay, Capricorn female, that is your reading, my love. This is Grand Madam, wishing you much love.